Alright, how's everybody doing? This is Luke the Duke, and we're once again checking out a pretty impressive mod that's available in the workshop. So as you guys can see, this is another giant city, and I'm a big fan of the giant cities. We've showcased about like 3 or 4 in the past couple months. This one actually has a giant wall, so you know, some added protection if you were to, what is this? I don't know what that is. But, yeah, in case maybe a spider attack of some kind, or maybe you want to set up some type of PvP scenario with some of your friends. So, as you can see, gosh darn it, if this isn't a giant mod. Truly hours probably spent in creating this masterpiece. So, we have a little rover that we're going to enter the city in. Now, as you can imagine, the FPS isn't the best, so you're going to need a pretty significant GPU in order to make this run adequately. So I'm using a GTX 970, and I'm still only getting about 20 frames per second. So yeah, definitely take that into account. Yeah, we have this little rover that the mod creator has made, so you make it a little easier to travel around the city, check out some stuff. So yes, the role-playing scenarios are vast with this city. Very vast. So we're approaching the front gate, which would be some rotors and some blast door blocks. So this city actually takes advantage of several different mods. So there's about 35 mods activated all at once. A lot of decorations. So this is mainly for looks, this city. I mean, most of the buildings don't really have an interior or anything like that, but it is definitely, gosh darn, impressive as hell. So as you can see, just incredible amount of detail. So a bunch of mods, like you can see these little blue glass sort of like barriers, give it a nice little look to it. Some blue LED little light up signs there, little light up lights. So you saw in the intro, I actually tried to jump off this like it was a jump, but it didn't really work for me, so we're gonna take it real slow this time. There we go. In order to close the door, you just have to activate this sensor right here. You could manually activate the rotors, but it is a lot easier to just activate it like that. So the doors are going to close. So gosh, so the mod creator is by the name of Loewenstein. It's called The Final City. And yes, this is one of the more complete cities that I've seen on here. So he took into account a lot of stuff. So we actually have another rover over here, a lot of foliage, and a very advanced tram system. So when I first saw this tram system, I was assuming that it was just for looks and, you know, like it wouldn't actually work, but it actually does work. So it has like a magnetic mod that sort of has like magnetic wheels. So it's actually pretty interesting. We'll check that out here in a second. We have another little rover right here, smaller rover. Actually, we have maybe put some seats back there, so to give your friends a guided tour of this place. That thing is way too slow to be moving around in. So yes, a giant complex of buildings. A lot of decorations, so he really took into account all the different trees and plants and foliage. Colored it very nicely. You see the green platform right there. A nice use of this like little stone boulder up here, sort of like a nice little decoration. Right up here. This looks like it could have been like a mini planet. I don't know, at first I thought it was a boulder, but it's like a mini Mars someone has decided to put here. Can I knock it off? No. Just an incredibly beautiful city. I don't know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of some other city I've seen, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. So you see here, giant archway, this like bridge connecting the two platforms. So I can imagine how long this took. Just incredible amount of detail packed into this thing. So as I said, the interior of the buildings, they aren't really fleshed out yet, which can be understandable because, you know, all this stuff, the FPS is already dipping pretty bad, and if you were to add in full interiors, it might not be able to survive. Your CPU might not be able to handle it. But, you know, nonetheless, it's gosh darn impressive. So the exterior of the buildings are completely fleshed out, it's just the interior. which you could take some time for yourself. I mean, there's doors and there's, you know, just giant openings for you to sort of tweak the inside of these places if you would want to. God, the amount of detail, man. I mean, you could just make giant, sort of giant pillars and then just call them skyscrapers. But, you know, when you make stuff like this, I mean, this is, gosh darn, impressive. So a little, like, skybox area right here. Somewhat of a gazebo. You put your plants in here. Something like that. The giant L for Luke the Duke. No, this, I don't know what this would be for. This is probably the... Let's see what we got here. The Loewenstein. So right here we have a tall sort of an apartment building. We also have this giant atmospheric ship right here that we could fly around. And this would be the tallest skyscraper right here. I feel like I'm in like a Spider-Man game or something. Actually, that is not the tallest by any means. 2 giant skyscrapers right here. This would be the tallest one in the city. Come up here and get a true idea of the scale of this place. This is at least like, I said maybe 1,000 blocks high. I'm not 100% sure. Sort of hard to tell, but I would say like at least 500 blocks high. Giant amount of room up here. Look at this. Got a helipad up there. Some solar panels on that skyscraper over there. Very interesting building designs. So what we're going to be checking out right now, we've sort of looked around a couple of the buildings and some of the general layout of the city. We're going to be testing out some of the monorail system. And in order to get this to work, what you're going to need to do is just disconnect these blocks right here, because they're sort of blocking you off. Oh, that's gonna damage some things. Don't do that. Move this thing out of here. So yeah, we have these modded like magnetic little blocks that sort of keep you on the monorail system. And it turns and everything for you, so you don't have to deal with. You just don't want to go too fast when you hit these corners. But it'll take all the corners for you pretty smooth, like. As you can see, we have like different like little balconies. So I can imagine this could be like somewhat of an apartment building, maybe. So yes, getting around the city would not be too hard. Get around huge groups of people at a time. Taking the corners can get a little sketchy, but if you just take it at a low enough speed, you're going to be just fine. Just honky-dory. Look how beautiful this place is. Oh my god. Now we take our turn into here, and this would be the end of something like the transit station right here, so everybody can drop off and go down the tower and then get on with their daily business. So let's park it right in here. Oh, come on. Oh. So yes, this place is just packed with detail. Packed with an insane amount of ingenuity. I mean, I don't even know how long it'd take to build something like this. I mean, obviously you could duplicate certain buildings like these ones right here, but just the amount of time it'd take you to build one skyscraper and make it look this good. I mean, I could make a block, just a complete, you know, stupid looking like tower that was just, you know, just light armor blocks and a complete square going up to the sky. But this takes it to the next level, my friends. Like all these really cool window looking things, and you know, like the monorail going around the city. And there's also monorails for the lower side as well. Some of them don't connect, so as you can see right here, there isn't a connection for right here, so you just go flying off into someone's little house right here. But yeah, we got a little garage over here, little opening. So if you wanna tweak the inside of these things, if you want to make yourself sort of a fully fleshed city, you could try to do that. I would not be envious of your FPS if you tried to do that, but gosh darn if this isn't impressive. Alright my friends, this is Lucas the Dukas, and I'd like to thank you once again for checking out this video and checking out this fucking awesome looking city. So I highly suggest anybody that has a powerful enough PC to actually check this out, go on and check it out. So many different role-playing scenarios, so many different cool things to do in this city, and I've yet to do some of the coolest things that you can do. So first, we're going to be taking off this speedster, trying out a little bit of some aerodynamics and like flying in between the buildings and doing some cool stuff like that. And then after we do that, we're going to be blowing up a couple of the towers and then, you know, seeing it collapse and seeing how that looks, because, you know, you got skyscrapers, you might as well destroy them and see how it looks. All right, my friends, this would be the Star Wars T-47 Speedster, one of my favorite ships to be flying around on the planet. It's really small, and it is pretty quick as well. So, here we go. Our first attempt. And probably our most daring as well. No, that's not it. That's not it. Alright, let's try this one more time. Give us a little bit more room to work with. God, the city just looks beautiful from here. Beautiful place to put it as well. Very nice placement. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 2. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh! Oh! Alright, here we go. Attempt number 4, I think. We're coming in through the other side this time, though. Might be a little bit more interesting this way. Look at this beautiful city. We're destroying it. Ah! Tear down the wall! Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh! Barely pulled out in time. So yes, okay, we're going in for more than that. That was just our first run. It took us about 6 tries to do it, to be honest, but we may have cut a couple of them out. So we're coming in again. We're gonna try something super interesting. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What are we doing? What are we doing? Damn, those windows are fucking sturdy. Okay, so I assume everybody knew what I was going for there. I was trying to shoot out the windows and then fly my ship through there. You're badass as hell. Did I do any damage? Wow. Look at that pretty sand. Look at that pretty sand. I wonder how much it'd cost for an apartment in this place. I assume it costs a lot of money to live in a place like this. Look, we have a little bit of a room in here, so I missed a couple rooms, my friends. For some reason, I thought this was all empty, but I overlooked a couple of rooms down here. Pretty expensive apartments overlooking the entire city. Yeah, we got some pretty interesting. We got a fridge, maybe a closet. Got another room over here. This is an intense shower room right here. Look at this. Is this not the biggest bathroom you guys have ever fucking seen? No. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Get ready for the spiders that are outside waiting to attack us. That's why we have a giant wall, you guys. Is so the spiders are kept at bay. The night times here get very, very intense with the spiders. No, I wish it did, but there actually isn't any enemies attacking you. That'd be really cool though. What we got over here? Oh, this would be the balcony once again. Little picnic table out here. I expect this would be pretty high rent, my friends. This place is not fucking around. Got another room down here. So we got a couple rooms. I mean, it would be intense to fill out all these in rooms, but he took the time to do a couple of them, which we can all appreciate. So we've driven around the plains a little bit. Now we're gonna knock down one of these towers. Now I've tried to do this already, but I crashed. So we're gonna try to do it again. Oh God! All right, we got like half of it. We're close. my computer's like, Luke, what the fuck are you doing to me? Oh God, here's a second. Ah! Ah! Here comes the music. I thought I had the music turned off. Come on, you glorious tower fall. Is this too big of a tower to get it to fall? It looks like we're stuck right here as well. Oh no, are we falling? This is so messy. Alright, I'm just massacring my computer right now. Oh, here we go! We're falling! Fuck. Come on, put that away. Oh, it's saved right as it was falling. Right on the windmills. Fuck solar efficiency. Oh. Oh my God, there's a lot of fading going on. Oh my God, the clang! No! Oh my God. Alright guys, this is Luke the Duke. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. It would seem that trying to make the skyscrapers fall just ends up in a bunch of clanging nonsense. So my friends, I'd like to thank you for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please go and check out the link in the description. Check out the city for yourself. Definitely don't do what I did, because some weird things end up happening. Let's fly over here and check this out. But regardless, my friends, I'd like to thank you for watching. And once again, this is Luke the Duke. And good night, and good luck. Oh my. Oh my. The FPS has taken a steady decline since I did this. Look at that. It's an admirable amount of damage. Took a long time for it to happen, but it happened. Oh my.